Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now, and I really appreciate you taking your time tuning into my video. The Republican governor of Tennessee has taken a page out of the playbook of Joe Biden and has signed an executive order strengthening background checks. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee, who is a Republican, signed an executive order Tuesday to strengthen background checks and called on the General Assembly to pass the equivalent of a red flag law. Lee said in a news conference the order would ensure that information sharing most closely guarantees the safe, lawful purchase of firearms in Tennessee. He also said legislation is needed to address shortcomings in existing laws. He said our current law is proven ineffective in many circumstances, especially with regards to domestic violence. But this new stronger order of protection law will provide the broader population cover, safety, and for those who are in danger of themselves or to the population. Red flag laws, which are similar in scope to order of protection laws, allow authorities to temporarily seize firearms from people who are found to be in danger to themselves or others. President Biden last year signed landmark bipartisan gun legislation that included grants to states for red flag laws. Police said the Nashville school Pew Pewer was under care for an emotional disorder and hid weapons at the parents' home. It is not clear whether the legislature, where Republicans hold a majority, would take up such a bill during this legislative session. Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally, who is also the Speaker of the Senate, was supportive of Lee's efforts. He said he supports the Second Amendment unequivocally and believed that law-abiding armed citizenry is the greatest defense against criminality and tyranny. But here's what you have to watch out for when they say but. But I also believe we must take steps to ensure that those experiencing mental health crisis do not have an access to weapons that can be used in mass casualty events. Any such order process must be tightly constructed and sufficient due process and protection against false or fraudulent reporting. I believe it's possible to protect the constitutional rights of law-abiding gun owners while keeping guns out of the hands of people experiencing severe mental health crises. In a statement, House Speaker Cameron Sexton's office said any proposal dealing with mental health orders of protection must have a level of due process, protection from fraudulent claims, and a quick judicial hearing for individuals who pose imminent threats. The House is willing to work towards bipartisan solutions to protect all children at their schools, in their communities, and inside their homes. The executive order Lee signed Tuesday requires entering criminal history information and court mental health information within 72 hours to the Tennessee Instant Check system or supplying information to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. Courts will be required to submit similar information to the background check system. The order also calls for the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation to examine the current process to buy firearms and issue a report within 60 days. If there are changes needed, we will make those changes, Governor Lee said. Like I said in the beginning, the Tennessee Republican governor has taken a page out of Biden's playbook and signing an executive order strengthening background checks. And now he wants red flag laws put in place. It's a slippery slope once you go down that rabbit hole. And if these laws are put in place and the mass shootings continue to happen, then they'll want to pass another gun control law, and then another, until Tennessee becomes a Democrat state. As always, I would really like to hear your thoughts about the story in the comments section down below. And if you enjoyed the video, and also if you just want to help the channel out, please take time to like, share, and subscribe, and hit those post notifications. I really would appreciate it. And I invite everybody back to see my next video.